Greetings, fellow Earth babies, and welcome to this episode of Post-punk Heartstrings. My name is JimmyJames S. Oh, no, my name is Mark Feldbush, and I am subbing as your lead conversationalist today for JimmyJames S. Butler. If you've been following the Post-punk Heartstrings Facebook page, it's no surprise to you that Jimmy had a health concern earlier this summer. And so today I am joined by uh, Jim Anderson from Airedale. Jim has been a conversation partner with Jimmy about his own band, as well as some episodes on the church and some other things. And so as Jim and I have both been conversation partners with Jimmy. We've got a special episode today where Jim and I are going to get to turn the tables on Jimmy James and allow him to be the subject of our conversation as we talk about what's been going on with him this summer. So, welcome to this very special episode of Post-punk Heartstrings.
All
Hello.
right. You're going to do all the intros now.
That was great.
Well,
That was
thank
really
you.
good.
Yeah, so
Did you
this is
practice in the
really,
mirror?
I did not, man. That was all like right off the
You
cuff.
don't need the practice.
Uh, other than the greetings, fellow Earth babies, that's about all I had put into thinking about this. So maybe
Beautiful.
yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, very
But we
well
got
put.
thank you. We got a really great episode this afternoon or evening. It's about 7 o'clock Eastern where I am, and I think where Jim is. And so we're
Mhm.
really looking forward to this rich conversation. Um, so maybe, Jim, if you want to just jump in and do a little quick intro for yourself here, even though you've been on, let folks know a little bit more about you. And of course, everybody knows about Jimmy James, but we'll get a little bit intro from Jimmy as well, and then we'll jump into our conversation.
Sounds good. I'm Jim Anderson. I have a project called Airedale, and it's good to be here tonight.
Good to
All
have you.
right.
Thank you.
You nailed it, Jim. You nailed it. All the pertinent information.
I think you guys left it quiet after just to make it more awkward than it already was. Well done.
Good. And for our listening audience, or maybe those who are new to the show, Jimmy James, why don't you say a few words and introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Jimmy James S. Butler, as you guys know me, and most people know me. I'm the host of Post Punk Heartstrings, and we decided that we would do a sort of a special episode, a very special blossom episode of, of Post Punk Heartstrings. Since this is the first chat that I've done for the podcast since I had a stroke in early June. It's now getting towards late July, so we're
Mhm.
probably, I don't know, I'm guessing 6 weeks in, 6 to 7 weeks after the stroke. And Mark had, I should start with Christina, who actually encouraged me to uh, make this part of the podcast,
Mhm.
the conversation, and my recovery and what, all the different facets of that. And Mark also came, threw that idea out on his own as well when we were chatting, because I was saying how much it was really a struggle to get back into uh, some of the things I love in doing them, and the progress has been very slow. And so it was a good idea to maybe try to uh, do this to educate, to
Mhm.
uh, tell everybody a little bit about what's going on with me. Um, I'm sure there's probably other people who can relate, because everybody I talk to now has met somebody. It seems like who's had a stroke, and so there's some commonality and relation there, and it's good for me. It's good for me to process, and it's good therapy for me
Mhm.
to get back into doing some of the things I love. So that's
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.